What's up, guys? Steven here from the Old Head Podcast with another new album review. Now, if you listened all the way back to my very first podcast, I talked about some albums coming out this year that I was excited about. And one of those finally came to me. Now, it actually came out 2 weeks ago, but I always like to wait until I have the vinyl in my hands to sit down and really give the album a good listen. I'm a pleasure delayer that way, I guess you could say. But I finally got it, and so today I'm going to talk about the debut album from a Philadelphia band called Low Dose. Now, why was this band on my radar? That's because 3/4 of the band used to be in a band called Fight Amp. And Fight Amp was fucking great. I was so into them. Their 2008 self-titled album is nothing less than a sludgy metal masterpiece. It's fucking chock full of riffs. It's heavy as fuck. I loved it. So I was on board for all of their albums. And then in 2015, they released their final album, Constantly Off, which was more on the noise rock side of things, but it was announced as their last album. And I was like, fuck, what the fuck do I do now? Apparently I just wait a little while, because all of the dudes from Fight Amp started this new band called Low Dose, and it's them plus guitarist, vocalist Itaria Rosenberg. I hope I'm saying that right, but the group as a whole is so much better than I could have imagined. And so I'm going to get into the album now. First off, I love the artwork. It's like literally right out of the 90s Discord catalog, so I'm into that sort of shit. But the album is like Fight Amp. It's got the sort of sludgy heaviness to it, and the noise rock elements are there, but there's a little bit of post-hardcore and some grunge. It's a lot of like 90s underground alternative. It's like a hodgepodge of all of these things. And you know what? This band pretty much doesn't fit into any one descriptor, and I'm pretty sure they probably like it that way. But if you're really wanting to sort of hear what I'm talking about, I'm going to post a link in the description below for the song For Sure. And really that song and the first song they released, which is called Ride On, kind of gives you a good idea of what you're getting from Low Dose. My favorite song on the whole album is a song called Start Over. It's so fucking good. It just starts with this sort of off-time beat, and it's real heavy, and then it immediately becomes very melodic in the chorus. And that's kind of what goes on with this whole album. It's this sort of back and forth with noisy and dissonant, and then you're going to get a shift to something a little more melodic you could actually sing along to. And so I totally am all over this, and I absolutely love it. And most importantly, the thing that these guys and girl did not forget is that we need some fucking songs. So many bands that are doing this kind of music forget to write songs. It's all noise for the sake of noise, or they've got something that they have a blueprint that they're working for, and so every song is exactly the fucking same, and that's all you're gonna get. That's not what you're getting with this album. Each song seems to have a different approach, highlighting a different influence that's in this band. You're kind of getting the best of the 90s underground all in one band. I'm not shitting you. It's that fucking good. I have nothing bad to say about this album at all. It exceeded my expectations for sure. But don't get me wrong, this album is fucking heavy. It's got fuzzed out bass, it's got crazy discordant guitar riffs and leads and shit, and every song has an urgency that just drives everything. There's never a dull moment. It's the kind of album that makes you want to start a band, if you know what I'm talking about. But hey, since I waited for the vinyl of this motherfucker, let's take a look at it. So obviously, we already talked about the cover. I love the artwork. But the version I got is on Coke Bottle Clear vinyl. I don't know how well that actually shows up on here. But it's pretty cool. But not only that, it sounds fucking great on vinyl. I don't have any complaints about this. You watch my earlier videos, you probably hear me talk about how much I don't like modern vinyl. There's always problems. I don't have any gripes about this. So you could say that I pretty much love every aspect of this album. And not only that, it makes me very excited for where they could go in the future, because they seem like they could probably do whatever they wanted and it would sound pretty fucking great. And that's also great because a lot of the bands today, there's very few of them that are doing this kind of music, and an even smaller amount that know what the fuck they're doing. Low Dose know what they're doing. I can't say enough good things about them. Go watch the video that I posted in the description, and go to their Bandcamp page, lowdosphilly.bandcamp.com, and give them some love. Buy some shit if you can. I don't know how much of the vinyl they actually have left, but definitely check out this album. I know it's on Apple Music, Spotify, all of those things. Do yourself a favor and check it out, and I will see you guys again next time.